And welcome back, everybody, to the College Con Summer Open powered by eFuse. My name is Seymour. Alongside me, Spider Tiff. We just brought a 3-0 from Purdue COD over Texas A&M. Now we're hopping over to Texas Tech against Ottawa Black. And I mean, this is going to be a hard one. If you're looking at a team that you don't want to match up against the bracket, I feel like that's Ottawa Black.
No, it's true, and they took out my alma mater in the first round, so they eliminated them so quick, so now I have to root for Ottawa Black. They took out my team, so now it's like, "Let's go." You cannot lose now.
And that's the rules, right? Once they get rid of your team, you're like, okay, if you beat us, at least win the whole thing. Like, it's the least you guys can do.
'Cause you don't wanna lose to someone who loses the next round, right? You're like, "Oh, I
Yeah.
lost to the people who won it."
Exactly. Then you don't feel as bad. You
Exactly.
and you're sitting there with Ottawa Black, and you're like, okay, now I lost to the team that hasn't dropped a single map. So this is like when you're looking at Ottawa Black as a powerhouse, they are probably the best to ever grace College Con, in my opinion. And I'm looking at this guy right here, Noisy. I mean, he is an animal just alone at that. He's gonna be rocking the Krieg right now. We're headed to raid for that first hard point tiff. Expecting a bloodbath.
Fan of bloodbaths, and I'm really ready. You guys hyped these people up. I saw them play earlier on the Alpha channel, and I am ready to see what Noisy, what Lightning, Fame, and Crew do here.
Well, let's see what Texas Tech can do against them. Because right now, they are in a pretty tough situation. You got middle map control and you have rain control for the side of Ottawa Black. So trying to fight out of the zigzag. It is going to be a couple kills going their way. Noisy's going to clean up that last one right there. It's going to be locked to fall. A few kills go the way on that ring. Lightning now on an island. Looking to just play contested, but that's a big kill from Sight. They're going to hop onto this and look to collect some time, but the collapse is going to be here in no time for Ottawa Black. That's going to be Fame finding a nice 2K to get right back into this kill. The only thing is they lose spawns.
Ah, this is crazy. They're actually keeping it really close. It's not like anyone's kind of jumped out and ran away with it yet. They're saying, "Hey, I mean, we watched Texas Tech earlier. They did really well against Longhorn, and they took it all the way out to Game 5."
Now let's see. They go toe-to-toe with Ottawa Black. Zane's going to find a big one right through the window. It's just not enough. Having Ottawa Black right on your doorstep, it's just tough to stay true to that one. They're doing a good job at keeping this contested on this hill number 2. The nade right into Luck. The follow-up from Fame. He's got Lightning to back him up. That's 3 down for Texas Tech. You got the island looking to stay alive on this hill. It's still just a lot of pressure from Ottawa Black to keep him through. Flame's on a 5 spree. Make it 6. Can he get that streak now? Basically holding it down alone, but you're going to see Zane now hitting that rotation back over to the garage. It's going to be very heroic if he can stay alive.
It's true. In Ottawa Black, they're already there. They're at garage. They anticipated that, and they just said, "You know what? We don't want the last little points over here. We're ready to tee up for the garage and take it here."
And uh, Tiff, Fame actually found streaks as well. So that's just another thing to watch out for now if you're Texas Tech.
That's true. I don't think it's going to be really effective here, but I'm curious to see when he's going to start dropping that.
44 seconds into this garage. You got the rotations. You're sniffing out Sight, but what a nasty double kill from himself. This might be the opening that they need. Onto the site he goes. Lightning's there, and he is doing a damn good job. And make sure he stays on the site. 1v4ing them all up on the van. It is. Zane's going to finally clear him off, but he stayed alive long enough to allow Noisy to get right back into it, and Cruelty to clear up the rest of it. So if you're Texas, you just got to take that as a small little victory. You kept Ottawa Black away from a full 60 over in that garage. Now look to lock down basketball courts.
That's true. You got Sipe in the island already holding down the fort over there. They're just ready. They're waiting, and they're trying to get a jump on it.
I gotta think that that tweet might, or that streak might come out.
I see it here, would it be? But honestly, they might hold on to it. They might just aggress their dominance later with those streaks.
Pretty sure the streak actually was used in there. The fact that it didn't come out for anything, that's gonna be big.
Anything from it.
I didn't see it at all. You had Lightning and Noisy fighting from the front. They're gonna get in and even break through this hard point. So they're looking to eclipse the 100-point marker now, but take a look at the mini-map. You can see that Texas Tech, they're setting up for a retake now. The only thing is they can't even get close to it. Look at that. It's all white in the kill feed. Noisy now dancing around the pole with Sight. He's going to give him the work on that one. A little bit of a do-si-do right into the next one. He is lining them up, and he is not missing.
Streak. Let's go, Noisy. Between Noisy and Fame right now, Ottawa Black's just kind of asserting the dominance here.
Yes, they are. You see Sipes in the back line. He gets a spawn there with his teammate, actually, but they know now. And they are turning their attention to them as well. You got Island laying prone right inside this courtyard. He's going to come away with a kill onto Lightning, but the rest of them to collapse into this hill. You got Noisy now on... Oh, what I thought was 6, but he must have died off that shriek. So he's on a 1 spree right now. Not a whole lot to be looking at from that, but they are collecting this time, and they are running away with this game.
They're 100 points away from joining the 100-point club on them. Let's go. I think Texas Tech needs to really kind of figure their stuff out right here. They need to get some comms going. They need to figure it out, because if Ottawa runs away with this, they might just keep going.
I mean, what do you do? I mean, this is like, you got Fame, Cruelty, Noisy, not too familiar with Lightning, but he is mixing well with the squad. But these are 3 high-level amateur players to go up against. I mean, the game knowledge, the gun skill alone is enough to carry you to a victory from Ottawa Black. But I mean, when you're Texas Tech, this is a tall task to go up against this team. You finally break into the scoreyard for the remainder time. You're going to get through that 40 marker. But I mean, to bring it back from 175, that is going to be hard.
Be tough, but it would be really, really cool to see. I'd like to see Zane and the Island and Type just kind of come together and just start fragging out here. But, you know, fingers crossed. I'm hoping.
Back on this rotation. Early time for Texas Tech. You get to work now. Sipe's going to open up into Laundry. Nobody collecting this time before Noisy hops on in. Working to 200 points. That's what the eyes are set on for Ottawa Black. You get a team kill from Island, and he's going to fall. So not a whole lot working towards you for this first hill. Cruelty's going to be looking to barrel on into this through Laundry. You got the break now. Can you pull the spawns? Noisy's going to be leading the charge. You got the bait into Cruelty as well. They break through those spawns, and look at that. Texas Tech, they're spawning now over towards Driveway.
Spawned over there, they came in, and they actually cleared out the point. I think they just gave... I think Ottawa's just going to go ahead and send it and start rotating to the next point, to be honest.
They basically already have it. I mean, I don't think Lightning has moved from where he is. He's just waiting. You get some good spawns, though, from Texas, so they're going to be able to reinforce the site right away. Lightning not expecting it. It's going to be Zane to get into the mix. Now, Fame looking to lock it down. He's found 2. The stun around the corner. He gets the check. Noisy to back him up. Good reinforcements now from the side of Ottawa Black to keep this ticking. Keep the bloodshed going. Locke's going to find Fame, but the damage has been done. 223 to 60. You're looking to put this one away. That's just going to come on through, but Lightning's going to catch his teammates back.
Right here, this could be it. Ottawa can take it here. There's enough time left on the point to take it.
Only need 15 seconds. Plenty of time. Lightning's gonna be playing that forward position. First point of contact. The Island already tagged up. Can't swap to the second one. That's 3 down now for Ottawa Black. Noisy around the corner, looking to put this away for his team, and he's just that clutch man. He is that guy right now, lining up the rest of them. Sight finally breaks on in, but to take his place is the remainder of Ottawa Black. And welcome to the 60-point club, Texas Tech. Ottawa Black, they are just doing business today.
You know what? I think they're already seeing the money in their bank account.
They definitely have that thought in the back of their head that this is their tournament to lose, I have to say. I mean, they have swept teams again and again for the night, and they're just looking to do it again right here. I mean, they've already beat Texas Tech on that raid hard point 60 or 250 to 60. Standoff is next, and that is tough, because I was talking to Cruz about this map for Search and Destroy especially. I mean, that first blood is going to be everything, and when you have Ottawa Black just playing the way they are, so comfortable in these gunfights, you have to imagine that finding that first blood, it is going to be harder than I think winning a hard point against this Ottawa Black squad.
Yeah, and I agree. You know, they have really great team synergy. They work really well together, and it seems like, you know, their comms are on point. So I can't imagine them not getting first blood unless, you know, Texas Tech is really sneaky here. You know, they're going to have to find a way to push back against Ottawa Black. And if they don't do it here on S&D, when are we going to see it?
I mean, it's a good point to put out there. I mean, I don't want to count Texas Tech out ever. In fact, moving to Search and Destroy, I think this is one of your best chances to take a map off of Ottawa. I mean, throughout the CCL in the regular season, if I remember correctly, I mean, they went undefeated all the way to the grand finals. But when you're talking about Ottawa Black, they were most susceptible to Search and Destroy losses, because that's where teams can really shine individually, whereas you don't have those backup for the respawns to just keep on throwing bodies at it. Ottawa Black, this could be their kryptonite, really. Their search and destroys in this. Now, I'm not saying it is, but it's a chance that it could be. In Texas Tech, they have a chance now to really kind of lock this down and try to set their own pace for this map.
I mean, Texas Tech can totally take a league up here, and I'd love to see that for them.
Love to see them break back. I mean, standoff. It's kind of a classic map like Raid, like we're looking at Tiff. Anything standing out to you on this map for Search and Destroy?
I mean, honestly, I've never played Search and Destroy on this map, and it's going to be really interesting to see. I watched a little bit of it earlier, but it's going to be unique. And honestly, I'm ready. I'm ready to see. Let's see who gets first blood. Who do you think?
I'm so
Where
ready.
you bet?
You know, if I have to put it on anybody, I feel like it's going to be Noisy because he's just that kind of a fast-paced player. I feel like he's going to be the first one into the gunfights, but Fame has just been so consistent for Ottawa Black the other way around. However, you know what? I'm kind of going to pitch into the Texas Tech copium right now. I think that Texas Tech is actually going to take first blood in this. I think Ottawa Black's going to get too over-aggressive, and Texas is going to be able to flip the script and slow things down.
Here's the deal. If Texas Tech gets first blood, I'm going to need a big yeehaw out of you. I'm going to need it. I'm going to need to see it, okay?
Oh, we were talking about this earlier, and I actually don't think that I could yeehaw, but I will give it to you. If Texas Tech finds it, I will give the yeehaw. We're going to see it. They need something right now. A little bit to go their way. They're going to go for a 2-2 split. Noisy looking for the first blood. Sipe's going to find it. That's a yeehaw for you. I mean, not for long, though. Cruelty and Lightning, they find too.
They did. Now it's 2v2, but that was really nice.
Lightning, he's going to keep it up. Look how fast he is right there. Fast as lightning. Oh, look at that shot from Sipe.
Kind of nasty.
It's going to go down, Tiff. And it's going to be planted for that back deli. But Lightning, he's going to hop out to this half wall and just try to play hide and seek.
Interesting. Ah. Sipe takes first blood. Sipe with the defuse. Texas Tech.
Texas Tech did it. They took the first round. And you know what? I know I gave kind of like a half-hearted yeehaw, but I need to hear the yeehaw for the round win, Tiff.
Big yeehaw?
I need it. I can't.
All right. Yeah! There you go, Texas Tech. Do it again, and Seymour has to do it.
Do it again, and I got to give the yeehaw next time. Okay, we're gonna keep it going. We'll keep it going back and forth. But Ottawa Black, they give up the first round here for the search and destroy on standoff, and it's exactly like I thought. I mean, if you're able to just take the comfortable gunfights for Texas Tech, Ottawa Black, they're not invincible.
It's true, and they definitely showed that they can lose a round here, so that might give the confidence to Texas Tech to kind of take the lead here.
Oh, Noisy, though, he's going to draw first blood this time around. Locke's going to sneak him out from below. Fantastic trade. Cruelty's going to be backed up there. Locke's going to win that one out, so now it's numbers advantage. Lightning, though, to answer back. So keeping this even. Ottawa Black ready for Island in the backline. Excellent observation there from Ottawa Black to get that Raiden behind. Shuts him down. That is a big round right there, and it's all on this guy, Lightning. I mean, you look at this play right into sight. He gets the hip fire, and then this awareness on the island from behind must have been a sound cue.
Clean. That was clean.
But I mean, into that, you had some nice trades from Texas Tech, and they were doing the right things. But when it comes down to those nitty-gritty gunfights, it's just looking like Ottawa Black. They're more comfortable in the dirt.
Definitely agree with that. You know, I don't want to be on the other side of Lightning right now. He is just striking all over the place.
4-1, big start. Lightning indeed. The stun check on Island. The nade to follow up is going to do a little bit of damage onto him. Lightning looking for the follow-up. First blood drawn by Ottawa Black. And the second one as well. Noisy's keeping it going. You get a trade, but it's too late. Noisy's already at your backline, but Sipe, one-man army right now, evens us up. He's 5-1. He is having quite the search and destroy right now.
That's true, and Lightning's kind of trying to rotate over to A right now, but it looks like Sipe's on on the hunt.
He's hitting that flank too. I don't know if Fame's gonna be ready for this. Wait, Sype, you have to see him there. Yeah, okay, so there you go. Fame's just gonna throw his shoulder. The stun out. He's looking to escape, and I like this call from Fame. Playing his life. Loud Lightning get back into it with you. Excellent team play. And the coordination from Ottawa Black is gonna take him to a 2-1 advantage now.
Their Sype really needed to get that kill on Fame to kind of stand a chance between that 1v2.
And it's something that you see is that why this Ottawa Black roster is so good. It's plays like what Fame just did that makes him that good. The ability to understand that you don't have to take the gunfights. Like, you don't have to take every gunfight. He drops down. He waits for that bomb to get planted. Lightning gets right up and into business with that. And just the communication out of Ottawa Black is outmatching them alone. Now right into the brawl in the pit. Lightning finds first blood again. He's going to be 7-1 on a 5 spree, working towards those streaks. You're looking at Hotel, though. Site's going to be sitting in there noisy. Draws second blood, and look at this team play. Back and forth they go. And they are just working like a tag team duo, almost like kind of Simp and a Beezy style right there.
Kind of nasty. Lightning's really strong at Surge right now.
Like, look at this play. Lightning finds the first. Noisy follows up, and then Lightning to get his trade again. They're just working them down. What is that? I think that's 6 in a row for Lightning if you got that last one.
Oh.
Yeah, 6 in a row. One more will give him that artillery strike.
Does. We're on board with Lightning right now.
Want to see him get him. That Lightning strike, any strike is good on standoff because of how open it is. Dude, like, aggressive. Texas Tech right into the hotel courtyard. Not as aggressive as last time, but again, it's going to draw first blood for Cruelty. An early trade back onto Noisy. He goes even, but the over-aggressive, it's not paying off this time. It's just going to be trades back and forth. And if you're Ottawa Black, when you get down to it, their clutch factor has to be comfortable. But Lightning is going to get caught off by Lightning.
Down, Cruelty goes up quick, grabs it, but it's just, Texas Tech. I was shocked. Texas Tech was so split during this match and started losing the 1v1s early, but they came back.
It's really Island right here. He sneaks on through. He finds Lightning, stops him before he gets shrieks as well. So that's even bigger than just one kill. And he rotates on back. Cruelty's going to be hunting this down to make it a 1-on-1. And plays this so well.
By the Island.
Sometimes maybe he is just comfortable being the Island player. Just alone to do his own thing.
The Island is an assassin.
Let's see. They bring it back to a 1-round deficit, Tiff. 3-2. They find another round under the belt, and you have to see that Texas Tech, they need to ride with this momentum. They need to feel good with these round wins against it. Look how far back Ottawa Black are playing. Look at the bottom of the minimap. They're just going to be making sure that they lock down the aggressive rotations that Texas Tech have been sneaking through and finding.
There's no reason to push up, at this point. They just need to defend. They need to hold down the fort. And, Texas Tech hasn't even pushed them as aggressively as usual either.
Very slow rounds. Filling each other out right now. Get the bomb in hand of the Island. He's rotating back over to the side. First blood is drawn. This time it's Texas Tech. And it's going to be Fame who's going to fall at the end of that gun. Bomb's already rotated over to the tank. There's one player left at the A side. If they overwhelm, they get this bomb down, it's going to be huge because you look at Lightning and Cruelty. They're on the opposite side. Noisy's going to back up. Lightning's going to draw the equalizer, and the Island yet to get into it. Noisy's running it down mid. Noisy just walks right up there, drops the bomb. He can't escape, but what a job done. Zane's going to trade it out 1v1. The Cruelty, he has sights on that. Zane, he escapes. He has to get the bomb down, Tiff.
He's got it down. He's got it down. Now let's see how this goes.
Looking for 3-3 right now, Zane. This round would be so big to take. He has escaped all the way back to the spawn. He is totally bamboozling Cruelty at the moment. He has to go back and check it, but the bomb is planted for him, so he can just keep on throwing shoulders. 25 seconds to work with. Cruelty's going to be wrapping around. Here's the gunfight, and Zane! Ooh. He's going to tie us up!
You know what? If one team does take down Ottawa Black, it would be cool to see Texas Tech do it based off their performance the earlier rounds against Longhorn, you know, this would be, they're the ones that drug it out to game 5. Will we get a game 5 here? If they're that strong in search, we could see it come down to that final surge.
I mean, if you're really looking at Texas Tech to show their strengths, and you're talking about taking the search and destroy, moving that, then you have to look at that control up next. If you can take the search and destroy and connect the search and the control, both of those OBJ game modes, it's going to be huge. Maybe you can push it all the way, but this time around, they're getting aggressive through the alleyway. Fame's going to drop first blood. You get the trade from the island, but favoring it is going to be Ottawa Black, as now they have numbers.
Yeah, that's true. We got a nice little 3v2 right here.
Zane's making a big play there, but Cruelty reads him like a book. 1v3.
Cruel.
Yeah, he is. He really is.
Living up to the names.
Oh. Bomb's going to be planted. Ottawa Black, they win this round 4-3 now as they take back their lead. 2 in a row for Texas Tech, but their reign, it ends short here. And this is a good heads-up play from Cruelty. To expect Zane to be rotating through there, I don't think there was a single player who saw him. That was just a wonderful heads-up play to expect the aggression.
Good instinct. It's like, hey, I need to check this really quick.
Sometimes it's all you need sometimes too is instinct. Just trust your gut.
Enough search. You know, you kind of know where the flanks are. You know where the people are going to peek at, and you know what you got to check. And it seemed like he is just ready for it, whatever.
Back onto attack Texas Tech. Last time it was a big one-on-one from Zane who won it. But it came down to a 1v1. Look at this crossfire setup in the alleyway. Actually, player number 2 is going to make the wrap through gas station. So we could drop this bomb. Instead, it's going to be Lightning to take the aggression, take that first blood. And that's troublesome for Texas Tech. They are stuck in this hotel now.
Found it, and that's not where you want to be. But we're going to look at player 7. He looks like he's trying to peek out, kind of get out of there.
Zane actually finds a big trade. But now you have to deal with player number 2, Noisy, who's in the back line. And you have no idea he snuck through because it was Lightning who took the kill. So Noisy is going to find numbers advantage once again. Fame draws back to just take over the site with his duo. They're going to find another one. So it's all up to Locke now. But Ottawa Black, they sniff him out. They take map point.
This is intense. I mean, right now, if Texas Tech wants to take the search game, they're going to have to win the next couple of rounds. Ottawa Black was only 1 win away.
I really thought they had it there with that setup. But I mean, player number 2, Noisy, sneaking through a gas station. If it wasn't him, it was Lightning. They're doing a good job at isolating these Texas Tech players. When they isolate them, that's where Ottawa is going to shine, because once you win those 1v1s and you kind of split up Texas Tech, it's just power and numbers, and Ottawa Black are playing the numbers.
Good at, and they're just using it to their advantage.
Defensive setup. You got a deep play from player number 6. It's going to be the island down an alleyway. Player number 8 dancing on that B site. Player to the back tank and a player on A. So spread out is going to be Texas Tech, looking to cover all angles of this map. Ottawa Black are taking it one step at a time. They're really clearing out every corner that you can. Noisy spots Zane. Look for the hunt now. That's first blood gone. Here's where you're going to see the electric break from Ottawa Black now, as they are going to be hunting onto these players, jumping at every opportunity now. With that kill, Fame is going to put Island in a 1v3. He's in behind. He could spoil the fun. He can find 1 or 2. Lightning's going to drop that bomb and escape. So they know where he is. They have the bomb down. Now they can just wait.
I expected anyone to do this. It would be the island. Who just snuck around there and got him? That was so smooth.
I mean, when you have that setup there, Fame, he's sitting up on the statue, and he can just feed information to Noisy the whole way through. So as soon as he does, Noisy slips on into that corner, finds the kill, puts it away. A big search and destroy victory for Ottawa Black, and they're going up 2-0 now against Texas Tech. But hats off to the Cowboys. I mean, 6-3. They found a few rounds. They made it fun. And that's what I'm looking at for Texas Tech. I don't want them to just hang their heads low knowing Ottawa Black is who they're going up against. They're not invincible, and you're showing that you can kind of put them to the test.
taking 3 rounds of search, that really shows that, hey, we're not getting walked over. We can stand our own ground here. And I think here in this control on raid, we're going to really see just how good either Ottawa Black is at taking this, or Texas Tech could stand up and they could be like, you know what? No, reverse sweep begins now. We are not going to let you like take all the maps. Ottawa Black hasn't lost a map yet.
They haven't lost one yet in the CCL Summer Open. But now we got raid control coming up next. We're going to cut to a little bit of break. When we come back, if Texas Tech make this reverse sweep to Tiff, I will give as many yeehaws as they want.
Sound alert.
As many yeehaws as they want. But we're going to cut to a break and we will find out, can they make it happen? It's coming up short. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the Ottawa Black versus Texas Tech series. We're hopping in with the control on Garrison Tiff, and this is going to be interesting. You're looking at Texas Tech to bring the fight to them. Already a few kills going their way off the break, but on this attack, you have to be careful because you know how dangerous Ottawa Black is. You don't want to get caught in a spawn trap.
That's true, and they're not afraid to spawn trap you there. And I want to give a shout out right now to Cruelty's mom and Tomb Fame in chat. They are hyping up Ottawa, and you know what? If they're proud of their kids going, I want to see them do some work here. Let them not lose a map.
You'd love to see it. You actually love to see the support in chat, but let's see if they can back the support up. Noisy 4-0 to start us off. He is going to be right there on the front line, not allowing them anything to work with. Fame's gonna find one. Noisy finally taking down, but you look at that kill feed and you know that it's just hard because right when Noisy drops, there's another Titan to take his place.
Oh, as soon as I went to go say Cruelty hasn't died yet, he went down. He's out here on a 4 streak going ham.
And they get out to the site. They're on B, 21 seconds. Let's see what they could do now. Zane, a little bit of shaky shots from Noisy, uncharacteristic from himself. So Zane's going to be able to keep on this. Actually, Sight off the respawn. He's got 5 in a row now. So you got to keep your eyes on him. Make it 6 in a row playing for streaks. Really holding back Ottawa Black right now. It's right to the left of Noisy. Is he expect him? It doesn't matter. He's not going to be going that way. Sight now changes locations. And he's not going to check it. Sight goes down to Lightning. So that's going to be streaks off the board. No streaks for Texas Tech. They get right back into the mix and they dethrone Texas Tech from that B site.
Yeah, that's going to take some time for Texas Tech to kind of regroup and get back onto a B or an A site. But it looks like they're going back for B. Oh.
There is 3 for 1 denied. It's just pure denial right there from Ottawa Black. They set up and it just doesn't seem like they want to leave the spawn at all. And they are that team to do that too.
Look at Noisy right here, just cleaning up, working their way, using these like tanks and these barrels for like shelter here. And he's just coming through. He's just working his way through the map. Clean.
What a start from Noisy too. He was 4-0. He was comfortable where he was, really delaying the time with that as well. Because even if Texas Tech, they get that B site, you have to be looking to that A site. It's just even harder to capture. And with a life lead that Ottawa Black had at the start, it's just a hard transition to make. Now, moving on to defense, you need to see Texas Tech just lay down the law here.
I'm looking forward to Lack and Zane kind of stepping up right now. They're kind of the bottom fraggers of their team right now, and I really want to see them kind of take charge. I think if they can get to where Sipe and the Island are, we may see this turn around.
Might have to. Fame from the top ropes gives Sipe a little bit of work. That's going to provide an exit now for Ottawa Black to move over to this B site. They're moving it one step at a time, working for that bridge control. From bridge, they take green. Green, they take the B site. Just so on and so forth. They're doing a great job at working through the middle of the map. They clear out Lock as well from that, almost snapping the Sipe as well, but it is going to be Noisy to clean up the rest of them. They're on B. They're gaining progression. And I think most importantly for Ottawa Black, what they're looking for is they are just spawn killing.
You know, that's pretty fun. If you're on the team that is spawn killing and spawn trapping the other one, that's exciting. That's fun. You don't want to be the team that's spawn trapped. So to see Noisy going on here, he's on a 4 streak right now. He's looking for it.
You don't want to be the team to be spawn trapped, but Ottawa Black, they're having fun with it. They know they can do it, so they are. Noisy He's going to find another one. 5 in a row. He's got streaks as well. So he has that artillery strike in case they just want to snowball from B to A. Might not need it as well because you got lightning in the spawn. He finds 3. He is wrecking havoc back there. Noisy's going to pick up where his teammate left off. Hey, you're coming off spawn? Well, why don't you go right back? I thought he had more, to be honest. I thought he had more in that.
It's been really exciting to see, but you know what? Texas Tech said, you know what? We don't want to be spawn trapped, but Noisy coming in here. He's like, all right, fine, bet.
All right, here's my streaks now. Go back to your spawn. You can't leave. We're just gonna keep you on that respawn timer right now. He still has the artillery strike for later. 4 lives to 20. This would be. No, and if they broke down, this would be a historic breakdown ever. I don't expect them to give this up. 1v17, Noisy, just trying to stun him out.
It'd be a miracle.
Oh, don't do it to him. They're trying to get the assassination. All right.
Look at him. Look at Lat go. He's holding it down.
He's posted up. Don't do it to him.
1v13?
So mean.
Okay.
This is so mean. He's not moving. This is his corner. This is Locke's corner. And it looks like he gave up at that.
Wow. Going down with the melee. You know what? It's exciting to see. He put up a fight.
Poor Locke. He moved in that corner. He said, this is my corner. I'm not moving. You can't make me. I don't know. I don't know what you do right now if you're Texas Tech. I mean, I think your best opportunity was that search and destroy, and you did your best. You actually had a great search and destroy. But now, you...
See it again.
No. Yeah, I know you wanted to see the Express. I wanted to see the Express, but...
I didn't get to see Express at all today, and it's one of my favorite maps, and I would have loved to see it.
Hopefully we get some more Express. Maybe tomorrow in day number 2, but Noisy, look at just pick up where he left off. Right back to the spawn you go. Couple kills actually go the way of Texas Tech. Actually, it's a 3-for-2 trade, so it's going to give Sipe the ability to hop on this B side, keep the clock going, and keep some progression on there, but Noisy's going to follow up, clear him out, and now number 4 is the farthest one. That's Locke, pushed up into the spawn. He's got a Craig, but not for long, buddy. I go back and do that all again now. Oh, and the artillery strike. Can't forget about that.
He's got to use it before, they lose it.
Lives. Texas Tech, they have a life lead right now. They have a life lead.
By 1.
I'll give it to them. I'll give it to them.
You know what? A lead.
Exactly. But Noisy and Lightning, they say, no lead for you.
Denied.
Nope.
Denied.
41 seconds left. Ottawa Black going right back into the spawn trap. Locke finds a big kill into Lightning. Let's see if they can break out of the spawn. Noisy, the next one up. Oh, he's going for it. Caught in 4K. Noisy gives it to him. The assassination, 25-8. He is working them with magic.
What? Noisy, I'm a fan.
Big talent Noisy fans out here. You know, he invested in his game. And you can really see that he is the guy to kill sometimes on this map. 26-9 right now. They're running on the spawn. They're ego challenging everything. They are having a blast right there. With the last second taking on through. That's Ottawa Black. Another 3-0 into the bracket. They're going to push on forward. I'm pretty sure to the winners finals that's going to put them. Yeah. So it's going to push them into the winners finals. That's going to take place tomorrow at 1 p.m. But smooth sailing so far for the squad.
So easy. It looks like they're just out in pubs right now, just having a good time. And, I love to see that.
When a team is this good, like Ottawa Black, I know it's like, oh, another 3-0 from Ottawa Black. Okay, they did it again. But you have to admire when a team is that good. Like, they're the team to beat.
Talent right there. They've got everything down right. They are winning all of their gunfights. They've got the teamwork. And you know what? If they take this home, not losing an entire map, that's insane. And that says something about the work that they're putting in their off time.
It'd be absolutely wild to see that happen. Ottawa Black, they're on the run. They're making it happen. Tomorrow, It's going to be the winners finals to start us off from what it looks like on the bracket. Sunday, 1 p.m. Eastern time. Tiff, I know this is your first time on the desk. How did you enjoy the CCL for day one?
I did. I enjoyed it so much because here's the deal. Like I said, I have a Warzone background. So coming in and seeing the College COD League and seeing all the action, it's so much more fast paced, action packed. There's so much more to see and watch. And I'm like, oh, who's going to get here? Who's going to do this? And it's so cool to see. And I enjoyed it so much. So thank you, Seymour, for having me. The College COD League powered by eFuse this summer open was so crazy.
It's a wild time. It is a ride, and I can't wait to keep it going for tomorrow. But for the Bravo stream, that's all for the night. I hope you all have a wonderful night, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow.